Hey all, this is Xenoxis, and this is just a prologue to the Legion Comes with Xenoxis. I'm trying to set up the camera here. I've changed it to large now because this is just, I'm just gonna be recording basically the keyboard. I think that's what it would count as I'm recording. So, where is that? It's here, right? So, this should probably just be 2000 and how much is that different? Okay, not really. 1800 then. Okay, that's too much. No, 1900 then. Puff. Okay, this could be, no, is it 20 then? Yeah, okay, that's good, I guess. That will probably work, so let me just set up the food here. So, I went up at 12 today. I didn't sleep that much because, you know, I'm so fucking excited for Gran Turismo Sport because we managed to pre-order the physical collector's edition yesterday and they only had like one left, so yeah, pretty happy with that. We waited because we didn't know exactly what was in the collector's edition because the thing is a bit weird with how in different regions there are different collector's editions. And then like at first on the site it didn't say what was included in the collector's edition. I just checked yesterday and then they showed what was in the collector's edition, you know, which was good, you know, which made me pre-order it and stuff. So I should be getting it in probably maybe half an hour, 1 hour maybe, depending on if he goes and buys something, you know. So yeah, so I went up at 12 today, but I haven't eaten yet, so yeah. These are some so pretty expensive ramen noodles. This is not just instant noodles. Like yes, you only cook them for 2 minutes, but you cook them in quite a lot of water. And I use the 2 yarns of them, like noodle yarns. Is that what you call it? Because they can, like the package is pretty big. The package is like 510 grams, or maybe 525, something like that. And there are 3 individual packets with noodle yarns, or noodle packets, noodle like bricks almost, but I think you call them yarns because, you know, like they're all yarned up, if that makes sense. But yeah, so these are just basically noodles. And then I, because they say on the packets that it's recommended that you put in your soup base after it's done cooking for 2 minutes. So I use 3 liters of water and then like cook it up and make sure it really is cooking. And then you put the noodles in, then you mix around a bit. You leave it on the 9, which is on the highest. Like it can go up to a boost mode, which I use to make it boil at first, but then I put it down to 9. Then for 2 minutes, yes, just 2 minutes, then you just do that. You spin it around. Then I added the marinade, and then I let it sit for a while, maybe 2 minutes at most. So the marinade gets a bit of chili flavor because it's a bit of a chili marinade. And then I pour off the water. Of course, I pour off all the water. And then after pouring off all the water, I add a sauce we bought. And then some sauce over. Like after I poured over all the water and put it in the actual bowl, I put on some teriyaki sauce, which is really good, by the way. So yeah, there's no meat or anything. Normally they recommend to have it with your like meat or vegetable of choice. So it's probably possible to use to have shiitake mushrooms with this if you want a vegetarian version. Because shiitake mushrooms, the only way I've tasted that is like in one of those dumpling style things. That's when I've tasted like shiitake, and I think shiitake is the really strong flavor in those, so yeah. some ice cold milk, some ice cubes in it. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you can probably see a little bit there. Some ice cubes in it. Because, you know, that's how we roll. This is super good. I didn't save any of the water, sadly. Like, I thought about making it like a soup at first, but yeah. You don't need to. It's like, it's really... It's not dry at all. Oh yeah. Like these noodles. They like... The quality of these, like this, they are really thick. You can chew them for a really long time. They're not like cheap. Just the regular instant noodles like these are very, very... I would say they are very high-end, because if you look at the ingredients, there are like soya beans in the actual dough. And these, when they are in the package, you can squeeze them and they are actually soft. Like they're freshly baked or something like that. And that's why you only need to cook them for 2 minutes, so they're not like hard like instant noodles, like they are actually soft. So they're really good quality. What I'm probably gonna end up doing next time is getting some, it's called rig beef here in Sweden. I think that might be, I forgot what it's called in American. Actually, let's just check that up. You know, like, prawn.tv, no, not that. No, so, rig beef English. That's just beef. Sirloin steak is what it is in like a British English. So yeah, so sirloin steak pretty much, you know. T-bone is basically the American version of oh, here we go. Bak leggis, ham hocks, pork knuckle, nöt bog, shoulder clawed blade steak, anticore ribeye, anticore cube roll, prime rib, sirloin or strip loin is what it's called. Here they go over actually what they're called in English. I'm actually gonna save this site. Why do I make the sound? Oh yeah, Yin. Where is... How did I... Alright, you press there. Oh, Me to translator Abu. There we go. Me to translator Abu. Nu sägs inte matbögar som gillar att få det rakt i rumpan. Saddle of lamb. Oh yeah, there's fucking a lot of things you can do with lamb. So that's basically what everything is called. What's actually called? Beef tenderloin, fillet of beef, roast beef, beef rump, ball tip. It's so weird that, like, it's called roast beef in Sweden, which in English I believe is pot roast, like in UK English, but it's like a beef rump or ball tip. But do they have what that actually is then? Maybe you have that word here somewhere, the pot roast. I don't see that anywhere. Wire round, tri-tip. What the fuck fucking names, man. Flap meat, butchers, steak, hangers, steak. Oh man. These are some funny ass names, man. Funny ass names, man. So let's actually go to a Momo Champion here. Momo Champion! You know, it's really actually good quality on the actual thing here. So there's a new update here on the wound in Silitus, which is gonna be what's gonna be after the Antorus raid. Right? It's Antorus it's called, right? Yeah, I think. But yeah, so at first I was, what the fuck is this? I was like, what the fuck is this island? Like the fuck, there's no island west of Silitus. But then what's actually up here with the green stuff up here is actually Ferlas. So I believe this must just be the Ferlas island. But why the fuck is that so big? And like, is it really mountains on it? Like, there's a question, is this really the Ferlas Isle? Because if you just go back and check like Google, so here is like Ferlas map. So like if you go in on check on Ferlas here, you can see that there are like, yeah, the Isle of Dread is probably what you can see then. The Isle of Dread over there. Can I get the full? Yeah, Isle of Dread here, as you can see. Oh, that's on a whole game atlas with fucking thing, but yeah. So it's basically, and if you see Silitus there, you see the Silitus thing. So that's probably just the Isle of Dread then, so yeah. Nothing really special. But wait, was that still in Cataclysm? Didn't I remove the island in because the Isle of Dread was in Brat, but it's not in it now. Right. Did Cataclysm remove Isle of Dread? Question mark. Like, because... Wait. Yeah. It's probably the Isle of Dread. You can see it on this old map of Ferlas. It's sunk during Cataclysm. What the heck is this new green land next to Silitus in the new map from 7.3.2? And then people are saying, oh, it's an old, on the old map of Ferlas, it's sunk during Cataclysm. So that means, yeah, that means that the Isle have come up again. Meaning Colterras confirmed. Pretty much then. Like that's Isle of Dread. Oh no, guys, invading from Isle of Dread. Go there and slay them. Oh, here they cooked us leveling gear, boink. No, but that sounds like this island shouldn't be here. Because this island sank on Cataclysm. So yeah. So yeah, that's pretty dope. Anyway, I'll be back for part 2 here.